Hello and welcome to today's video. As you can see, the background is a little bit different. I'm currently in Norway. I've got 2 days left on my holiday and then I'm going back to the UK. But I thought I'd film this video and my podcast video today, just because this design has come out last week and I want to film it so I can share it with you. So this video is going to be live on Tuesday, and then I'm also going to film Thursday's podcast because I didn't do a podcast last week. And I've got a lot of knitting done here, so if you want to see what I've been knitting while I've been here, make sure you check out Thursday's video as well. So today I'm going to talk about the Knitter issue 206. I'm going to share my design for that issue and also show you a few of the other things that are in the magazine. And then I'm going to show you what the design looked like before I sent it off to the magazine. So I'm going to show you what it looked like modeled in the magazine, but I'm also going to show you a clip that I filmed before I sent it off for photography, so you can see what it looks like kind of in real life, if you like. And I'm going to talk about the design, the construction method, the yarn I use, and things like that. If you're new here, my name is Anniken. I design knitting patterns. I teach knitting workshops online and in person, and I sell yarn through my website YarnAddict.co.uk. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. You can find all the links to everything I'm going to talk about, including my online courses, my website, my pattern shops on Ravelry and Payhip, and my social media links and how to sign up to my newsletter. All that is below this video. Also, I'm hosting a knitting retreat in Italy next year in April 2025. So if you're interested in that, go and check that out. It's a week-long retreat in central Italy and I'm really excited about it. And there's going to be loads of knitting, exploring the local area, food, Italian wine. We're going to go truffle hunting. We're going to go to a pottery, and so loads of different excursions and loads of time for knitting, and also some workshops, of course. So if you're interested in that, the link for that is below as well. If you have any questions, just message me. Okay, let's get on with the video. First, because I am filming at my parents' place, I haven't got my tripod, so I've stacked my camera up on 6 books. We got a ream of printer paper, a thick book on 501 Spanish verbs. We got the Norwegian Bible, the Norwegian New Testament, a knitting reference book, and Psalm book, I think it is, the top one I've got there. So a bit of variety here. I just grabbed the books I could find from my parents' bookshelf. I don't have my lights and everything with me, and the lighting is a bit funny. It's overcast today, but it's quite bright, so the lighting is a bit funny. It's also quite hot in here, so I am overheating slightly. I've opened the window just to let a bit of air in because it is really hot in here. It's not that hot outside today. It's like mid-high teens, but it's very humid. It's been raining a lot. We've had some really gorgeous weather, but at the moment it's not great. Anyway, let's talk about this magazine. So first I'm going to go back to when I first finished this sample, when my sample knitters knitted it, and then I did all the finishing and blocked it and all that kind of stuff. And before I sent it off to the magazine to be photographed, I filmed a little clip so I can show you what it looks like. So I'm going to show you that now, and then I'll come back and show you the model photograph in the magazine. So let's take a look at what this sweater looks like in person. So it is worked sideways. So you start over here. On the back you knit from, I think if I remember correctly, on the back you knit from the right arm across the body to the left arm, and on the front you knit from the left arm across the body to the right arm. So you start here, you cast on the stitches here, you knit straight for a bit, then you add on the stitches for the body, and then you work across the body of the jumper, and then you cast off the stitches here for the body and carry on working the sleeves. So it's worked in 2 pieces, and the sleeves and the body is worked in 1. You seam it up here, under here, down here, and the same on the other side. Pick up stitches for the neckline, and then that is it. So it's fairly easy to do. If you want to make it longer, the smaller size is 50 centimeter long, and the other is obviously slightly longer. If you want to make it longer, you need to cast on more stitches for the body. So look at whatever stitches it says to cast on for the body and the measurements and stuff, and then decide how much longer you want it and cast that on. You can also, once you've knitted the sleeve and cast on for the body, you can knit a little bit of the body and then actually hold it up against you, try it on and see whether you think that is long enough. And if it's not too far to go back and unpick more. It also has a garter stitch edging at the bottom here, which is knitted with the body, so it's a sideways garter stitch, and it has garter stitch on the sleeves and around the neckline. And the back looks the same as the front. Obviously there's neck shaping at the front to give a little bit of a dip at the front. This is a really nice summery loose fitting top. It's knitted in Rowan Yarns Summer Light 4-ply. I've used Summer Light a lot over the years. It's one of the Rowan yarns that's been around for quite a while. I believe it comes in a DK version and a 4-ply version, and I'm pretty sure I've used both over the years. I've definitely used Summer Light 4-ply a lot. It's 100% cotton. It is a sort of more matte cotton, not like a shiny, what's it called, mercerized cotton. It's a bit more matte than that. It's lovely to knit with. It's so nice and light. It blocked out beautifully, which really, blocking it really opened up the lace pattern and evened out the stocking stitch a bit, and it just feels so light and lovely. And as always, I wish this was in my size because I would definitely wear this. Now we're going to go back to future Anniken and look at what the magazine looks like, what this looks like on the model, and what else is in the magazine. Okay, so I have the magazine on my tablet. It came out in the UK last week, I think it was, and I assume the printer copy is waiting for me at home, but I have it on my tablet, so I thought I'd go ahead and film this video anyway so I could get it out earlier. So let me show you the model picture. So that is the first model picture. The design is called Calica. I assume that's how I pronounce it because I didn't name it. And then that picture, I love the pictures. I think they look gorgeous. Let's see if I can flick it back. There we go. And as you saw in the clip earlier, the back is the same as the front, apart from the neck shaping, obviously. Let's just see, there's a picture here of the back, which I'll show you, but I just got to block out the charts and things because they're next to them. Oh, hang on. This is as easy as I thought it was. That one and that one. Those are the model pictures, and then I'm going to show you some of the other things that are in the magazine. So let me just set up my tablet to get back to the beginning, and then I'll show you just some of the highlights of the magazine. Because I'm not home, I haven't read it yet. I don't really like reading magazines on my tablet. I have it on my phone as well, and I definitely don't like reading it on my phone. It's just too small. But it is better on my tablet, but my tablet is a small one, so it's not great to read magazines. But I might read it on the plane when we fly home in a couple of days. So that is the cover. So quite an autumnal looking cover. I say in the video where I talk about this design that it's perfect for summer. Obviously we're now in early September, no, middle of September, so kind of summer's been and gone, but I think it's quite a good layering piece if you work in an office where maybe it's a bit hot, or you need to wear something like a blazer or something for work. You could wear that top and with a pair of smart trousers, a skirt and a blazer over the top. I think that'll look quite nice. Or you could layer a long sleeve t-shirt under it. You could also knit it in a warmer fibre than cotton, say a wool cotton blend. If you change the yarn, just make sure you get the right tension. You do have options. So that's the cover. Did I show you the cover? Which I really like. And so let me just flick through. So let me show you all the designs that are in this issue. I like the fact that the knitter does that. They put all the designs on 2 pages so you can see what's there. I do really like that. So I'm just going to flick through and find a few highlights to show you. So this one I absolutely love. This is by Lisa Richardson. Isn't that Farewell tank top? Perfect. Now obviously they've styled it very summery, but you can style that over a long sleeve t-shirt or a shirt as well. That is just absolutely gorgeous. There are some yarn reviews and some news about different things going on in the knitting world. There is a thing on different YouTube videos. Oh, I mentioned that. I didn't know that. I know they do mention me quite a lot in the knitter on their what's it called, stitches on screen. is in the Knitter Loves page. They have a little column on the side here where they talk about things, and it is don't know which issue. I think it's the picture I'm holding, the screenshot they've taken is me holding up the yarns I got from the Spectrum Fiber DK Yarn Club this year. So it's a recent podcast. So thank you very much to Knitter. If any of you are watching, I really appreciate it. And then there's a designer spotlight on Florence Sperling. I love reading these kind of designer spotlights. They're quite interesting. It's quite often I'll get to know designers that I'm not familiar with, which I really like. This design is by Faye Perham Reid, Tywardreath. That's a place near me in Cornwall, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but I think it's Tywardreath. I think that's correct. It's like 20 minutes drive from where I live in Cornwall. But I love that design. I think I've used a similar stitch pattern on a shawl once. But that's really pretty. And then there's a yarn review and some book reviews, and an indie yarns feature where they features on indie dyers, like ad type thing. And then there's this shawl by Sandra Nesbitt, which looks really pretty. Look at that. That's really nice. I like the color as well. This is really cozy. Jamie Doffman. That's a really cozy cardigan. And then there's a feature on Find Your Inner Calm. Louise Ryrie, apologies if I pronounced that incorrectly, offers a guided meditation and stretching exercises developed especially for knitters. So that sounds like something I could do at the moment. There are some exercises and things there. Obviously with knitting, because we sit still for a long time and it's a bit repetitive. And then there is my design, Gallica, which we'll just skip past because we already talked about that. So let's see what else is there. Oh, this is cute. This is a tea cozy, I guess it is. I guess it's teapot hidden behind that teapot cozy. That's really pretty. I can't see what they've put it across, but I assume it is a teapot cozy. And then Emma Vining, Knitter Landscapes, an article about Emma Vining. She does some amazing things. Jane Burns, Autumn Forest. Let me just zoom in on that one a bit. Very pretty vest. That's one thing I want to knit this autumn for myself, is a vest. I do like layering pieces, especially because I do think that I do tend to overheat a bit. King Cole Rillstone. So that's Yarn Company sponsored design. And Chloe Turlow Mojave. Again, I may not be pronounced. That's the top, not the skirt. Right. I think, oh, there's a men's design as well. So Pat Mancini, classic men's design with cables and textured stitches. Really like that. So I think that's all I'm going to show you. There's a masterclass by Helen Spedding on the Italian cast off, and there is a, oh, I'm pretty sure that's my design. Is it? No, maybe it's not. I may have a design in the next issue that looks like my shawl, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, it is, because my name is on here. So that's the next issue, which will be out on the 3rd of October. And I'm pretty sure that little shawl in the corner there is mine, because I did do a yellow shawl for them a few months ago. So I think that's it. Oh, and the guest column at the end is the end of summer as autumn arrives on Balackley farm. Graham Bethune reflects on the challenges he's been dealing with lately. So they're quite interesting to read, I think. And then this design by Emma Vining. That's the design that's on the cover, and that's really beautiful. I like that. That's a bit more kind of wintry sweater. If you buy the printer copy, it looks like there's an 8-page pullout, and then there's an article promoting Britain's unique breed wools is at the heart of Blackie's Yarns work. Blackie Yarns are based near me in Cornwall. They're in the next time over, Launceston, and they have beautiful yarns. Probably should use the yarns more often as they are local. And then there's an ad for West Yorkshire Spinners Day Christmas yarn, which looks really pretty, but it's not my colourway, so I don't think I'll be getting that this year. So that is the issue 206 of the Knitting magazine. I'll put all the links below. It's in the newsagents now. You can also find it online. Go to their website. I'm sure it's all there, or their social media. Do go and check it out. If you can't get a printed copy, you should be able to get a digital copy. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, please ask below this video. And apologies for the lighting, it's now gone a little bit dark. I've got the window over there, and normally I've got my ring light and things, but I haven't got that with me because I travel with just a backpack. If you want to see what I've been knitting while I've been in Norway, do watch Thursday's video and you'll see what I've been knitting and whether I've purchased any yarn or not. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.